Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're gonna be ranking the best off seasons in the 2020 six NFL off season. Nick, man, let's talk about it. Who has had the best off season so far? It's after the draft, so draft included. This is free agency draft. What team has improved the most?
Team has improved the most? I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
since we
pretty
last
tough question. That's a pretty tough question. I'm not gonna
free
lie.
agency draft.
Um,
I
I'm trying to.
okay. I'm gonna have one of my answers for the top three.
I
I'm
think
going Carolina Panthers in the top
Carolina.
three. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Who did fucking pick up again?
they got Jalen Phillips on the edge.
Yeah.
They got a
Yeah.
couple left tackles. I ain't gonna lie, more than I'd like, but they got O line play,
Yeah.
D line play. They got freaking Devin Lloyd for $45 million. Devin Lloyd,
Yeah.
dude, I think this is the best, maybe the best. But Devin Lloyd is a dog. Like, maybe if I could pull up a website with like the before and afters, you feel me?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like, what would I call that? Free NFL free agency tracker. They be having that. Um, but yeah, no. The Panthers have improved their team drastically, bro. Like,
Yeah. They're going with a very defensive approach.
yeah. I wish they would have did something better in the draft than Monroe Freeling in the first round. He was a left tackle I didn't love, but like he's gonna be a starter for them in like the next 2 years for a while, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because once they
Like,
get rid of Taylor Martin, shit,
yeah,
he getting up there.
yeah, not even a bad player, just yeah.
Yeah. Who else am I thinking? God, you could say I low-key like what the Bucks low-key did a little bit.
They did get Ruben Van, yeah.
Well, which they needed. They needed some edge play, bro, because that's what was very bad on their defenses. They had no edges. They had interior defense and some corners and safeties, but they don't have no edge.
Yeah. Oh, what's good, Leaf? We ranking the teams that had the best off seasons in the NFL.
Wow. Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
That would be tricky. Nick. I don't think we've seen talk to each other since last season. But
it was good, bro.
Yeah. For whatever it's worth, I did have Denver winning the AFC. It's just that
tragic.
Tebow Nicks got hurt. So
tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic.
So I do believe in my heart to hearts, had he played that game, y'all
100%.
Y'all would beat the Seahawks.
100%.
I agree.
We would have won.
I was on the Denver bench. I was on the Denver. I can't say bandwagon because I'm not a fan, but I was on the Denver train since after that loss against Indianapolis.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
I knew there was something told me. I looked at that schedule. I said they're about to win at least 10 out of the next 11 games. And
that was a tough ass schedule too, bro. And we beat.
It was not tough. That was winnable. Don't do that. That schedule was very, very winnable. If you saw the games and you saw how them teams were playing,
I mean, I guess you're right.
Bro, yeah, this was the season where Kansas City had basically plummeted, and I said to myself, Denver has the best chance to not only run out of that division with the crown, but to run out of the AFC. And I said if one injury screwed them.
Yep. Just had to be the quarterback, bro.
And we had to watch arguably the most Mickeyest Super Bowl title run ever with the Cheese Hawks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because I
that would be
strongly
funny.
believe
Man.
had y'all been in that game with Tebow Knicks, that would have been one of the best Super Bowl matchups that we probably would have seen, and I had y'all winning that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. And then their
But
defense,
a
like we ain't even talking about a
Super Bowl
Broncos
got fumbled.
defense.
Who had the best offseason? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, damn. And division by division, I say in our division, it's got to be Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I would have to say that. Minnesota,
What?
they read up some of their linemen. They got little itty bitty ass Kyler Murray, who I don't believe in. But they do have him. They do have a
Gonna
quarterback.
be better than JJ McCarthy, bitch.
Yeah. They got a quarterback to go with the number one wide receiver in the game.
Yeah.
So that's I could definitely do it by division if I remember it, because I don't remember a lot of the acquisitions. I did the draft and I kind of fell asleep.
Yeah, it's kind of why I also pulled this up, so like I could even remind myself of some of the biggest moves. It's not really that
At
team
least,
that
at
I
least
see.
what I like from the Lions is it looks like they signed a lot of depth on defense. They signed a lot of depth.
It definitely does. Montgomery had to go. I like
Isaiah Pacheco in though.
Pacheco was cool. I think he's gonna be the one.
I feel like he fits that Lions like build though. You know what I mean? Like that.
I think he does too. The Lions
had this power, just run straight up the middle and see what happens.
What I think the Lions did, they tried to put duct tape on something that's kind of somewhat broken, because I think they Super Bowl window kind of closed like 2 years ago. They lost twice to us.
Who said Super Bowl window closed?
The Lions.
I could see that. I
don't think Goff is gonna get any better. I think that we saw the best that we're gonna see of Jared Goff, and their defense, and the fact that they lost both of their coordinators. I think that was like basically that. I think that was the last straw for them, because the way that they were running offense last year, bro, and then the way the defense basically took a nosedive. I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, the Eagles picked up Jonathan Grenard.
The Eagles, I think they did some things, but
they got Tariq Woolen too.
The Eagles might be the winner.
The winner of the entire thing, the entire offseason.
I mean, they got wide receiver depth. They got Damian Pierce. Andy Dalton is even a good backup for everything they needed.
I think they read up a lot of the stuff that they needed. Yeah, they got a gang of tight ends.
Yeah,
Jonathan Jones, they fucking holy shit.
And then they have those two rookie corners already. So like,
what does the AFC teams look like? Who did the most damage over there? Because I'm looking for an AFC team, and no funny more.
The Giants up there too.
You might as well say both the Giants and the Jets had a great offseason, bro. Like, I don't know. But
what were you trying to get off before I cut you off? Leave my bed.
I was trying to make my way to South Beach, but the Dolphins kind of screwed me in the draft. I thought they was gonna make some moves. They ran out and got our backup quarterback and got our defensive coordinator.
Mm.
But I don't know what the rest of the team is going to be conducive of. So I was hoping to have an AFC team just in case the Packers basically did nothing.
I still don't like what the Raiders are doing, bro. I mean, it's gonna be a long rebuild, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Nobody likes what the Raiders. They're the Raiders.
Their defense is still ass, bro.
Dude, exactly. Nick, you see that they signed 2 corners this offseason, right?
They re-signed one, and then they trade for Teron Johnson, who's on the later end of his career.
But they got 2 corners, right? Are they a good team?
No.
Why did they draft 3 more corners?
I don't know. Why they did that.
Dude, you could have just you could have finished the offensive line right there.
Yeah, all they did on offensive line was Tyler Linderbaum. That was it.
Literally, bro, the way that they started with Tyler Linderbaum, I was like, literally, all you got to do is draft 1 offensive lineman, right? Bro, you could have drafted a whole unit.
Yeah, because they already got Linderbaum, they got Jackson Powers Johnson, they got
Colton Miller.
Colton Miller. All you really need to do is draft like a tackle,
bro,
or interior. Even interior, bro. I would have just won another guard, bro, because then you got
anything. Genty. Nick, they just sat there and kept taking corners. Like, bro, you got Ashton Genty and a quarterback in the past 2 drafts with top 10 picks. Are you not going to draft the O-line at a fucking all?
No, they're not.
And I'm gonna say a hot take here too, bro. I don't like Mendoza, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not like Mendoza.
I'm not gonna say I don't like him.
I don't like Mendoza neither, but
I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but like what I would have realistically did.
I don't think he's in position to be a serviceable quarterback right now, neither.
Yeah. I don't think it's just not gonna, bro, because I mean, what was it when he was in Indiana? The whole reason why he was so good is because of that offensive line.
Bro, that offensive line is a reason, and they're an older team. I'll tell you this, Nick. I've watched more college football than anything this year. So, like, going back and watching Mendoza, I'm like, yo, I was a little too low on him. But, like, he's a good player. He's going to be better than Kenny Pickett. Like, he's a legit thrower of the football.
Yeah, he's gonna be better than what their QB room was last season. I mean,
he is like Kirk Cousins. He's like He's in the mode of Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, Sam Bradford.
I mean, explains why they signed Kirk Cousins, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, he's in that mode. Sam Bradford, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins. Yes, that is Mendoza for sure. But the thing is, he's a super high character guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, get an offensive line so Genty and Bowers could be the superstars of the team.
Yeah.
Bro, but they getting corners. What the fuck is
that
a corner?
That ain't helping, bro. And it's not helping.
They could have fucking drafted Darrell Revis and Champ Bailey. What the fuck is it gonna do? Bro,
listen, that defense is still trash besides Max Crosby, bro.
Bro, they could have had Darrell Revis and Champ Bailey, Nick. We still would look at this team iffy because of that offensive line, bro.
Yeah. I also like what the Titans did a little bit too.
Yeah, looking at it, and then drafting Carnell Tate to finish the wide receiver room, you know.
Yeah, that's what they. Eric, I love their draft. Wandale Robinson, Carnell Tate. I mean, I like what they did, and they got rid of Sweat and just signed John Franklin Myers to just pick up that role for Jermaine Johnson, which they needed an edge. So.
Yeah, and they even got smart. Yeah, and they even got like depth in the draft with legit players who I think could be starters in late rounds, and they're gonna be depth pieces. And like Joshua Josephs, like, dude, they got a chance to win that division. Believe it or not, Nick, I want to say it today. Cam Ward, best quarterback in that division.
Yeah.
Now, and he got a lot to work with now.
Yeah. What I do not like is what the Jaguars did, bro. They did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing, bro.
Yeah, I don't like what the coach did. Daniel Jones, hunt him hell off for ruptured Achilles. Come on.
Colts with bro. Look at that contract for Alec Pierce. Come on, bro. Like, we dead ass right now,
dude. No, If Patrick Mahomes was his quarterback, I could ignore that. Daniel Jones off a ruptured Achilles.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Jones is going to probably miss the beginning of the year, and he getting paid $100 million, $50 million in year one, and he's not even. That's the year he's going to be the most hurt in. Come on,
No.
bro. And then Kyler Murray signed for what? They signed Daniel Jones before Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
whatever.
Come on, bro.
It's
The
whatever.
Texans low key.
I got Wyatt
like,
Teller, Braden
Yeah.
Smith, Trent Brown. Yeah, that offensive line. See, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. That's what they needed
Yeah.
last season. I mean,
Yeah.
and then
They
just
even
signed their edges. Sign their edges back with
Yeah.
Hunter and Will Anderson.
You know what? This is going to be a team up there because in the draft they got some of the best defensive tackle play and guard play too.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
their
that
O
was their
line is even better than this.
that was their big problem too. Was his trenches all of last season,
Yeah.
both on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and that's all they drafted. Trench play.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Texans, yeah. Shout out to them for real.
They're up there.
Steelers ain't have a bad offseason though. They're gonna be up there. Rico Dotto and stuff. Yeah, Rico Dotto in a good draft though. Like, actually, no, they took Max Ironhiker. Pick one. The Browns, dude, they just keep hitting home runs in the draft, so they're gonna be up there. They drafted a lot of players. They drafted Casey Concepcion on that wide receiver, Denzel Boston at wide receiver, Spencer Fano. People think he's gonna play left tackle. I think he's gonna play right guard due to them taking Austin Barber in the 4th round, who was like my favorite left tackle. I think Fano is an interior lineman who's like a swing tackle. I think the Browns like improved a good amount too. Because Tevin Jenkins, I think his spot is where Spencer Fano is going to play instead.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just throw Fano in at center. You throw maybe drafting a center top 10 is crazy, but this is a center that could play guard and tackle, you know? So you throw him at center, Elton Jenkins. Yeah. You got
I think you had mentioned the Giants. The Giants may have one of the best old linemen coming out of this draft that we've probably seen in years. And I think they're gonna run him at guard, and that's when the running attack is gonna be elite because Scabo and Dart is on their way to being the best QB running back duo.
Nah, we got Lamar and Derrick Henry. They'll always be.
I don't care about that. I think Scabo and Dart is about to be the best 1-2 punch in the league.
Nice, bro. I'm from New York, bro. I'm a Broncos fan, and this is actually making me.
Hey, I'm from Brooklyn, and I'm a Packers fan, bro. Like, and it hurts me even most to say it because I think a lot of teams had done what they were supposed to do in the trenches, in terms of the line and getting more on defense. However, I don't think we might be the worst, but I don't know what the hell we did this offseason, bro. It was disgusting. We could have done better. We could have done a lot better, but we did draft defense. I just didn't know what we paid for and how we was able to get up. But
y'all got one player I saw in Javon Hargrave to play y'all interior. Right. I like that for y'all, but like the rest of y'all stuff was kind of weak, no cap.
Yeah. The rest of the stuff has got mid at best. Very, very lackluster. I wish I could continue this with y'all, but I gotta run out, man. I gotta go get some stuff from Walmart, bro. Like I just had to hit up my list, but
all right, bro. Be safe.
Yeah, said you, bro.
Nick, after looking at that list, there are some teams that could put up there, like the Titans,
Texans.
Yeah. Who's had the best offseason though? The Eagles is up there. The 49ers low-key up there too, but Mike Evans got hurt is unfortunate than a mug.
He got hurt again?
Yes. Bro, man. Is that not annoying?
Yeah, I mean, he's at the later part of his career, bro. It's
As
just,
soon as you sign him, bro, on some Fred Van Vliet getting hurt, like as soon as KD came,
what was his injury?
I think Mike Evans tore his ACL.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna double check, but like I think this happened less than a month ago. Just at practice, you know.
So mid season is when he's probably gonna come back, if anything.
Yeah, or am I wrong?
I don't know. I didn't see nothing about it, so I don't know.
I saw he got hurt, bro. Mike Evans update. Signed a 3-year deal. And then I saw he got hurt, but I could be wrong. I can't find it. So I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But whatever. If Mike Evans is healthy, bro, 49ers almost like Mike Evans to the 49ers is super valid. That's all I know.
Yeah, that NFC West is pretty loaded now, bro.
Yeah. I like the Ravens. I love the Ravens draft, but I always do. I literally always love the Ravens draft.
Yeah.
Bengals defense, like holy revamp,
Yeah,
right?
no. That was their biggest weakness. I mean, their offense is fine.
Yeah.
It's their
Let's get
defense.
some of the worst teams out of the way. Like the Saints, they got a lot going on.
Yeah.
That offense complete.
Yeah.
If it's not complete, it's because Tyler
I
Shudd ain't never
I
been.
love that Jordan Tyson pick, bro. I love that Jordan Tyson
Yes,
pick, bro. I'm not
he's
gonna
my
lie to you.
favorite wide receiver of the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think the Titans low key reached on Carmelo Tate, but I mean
I
they're just
understand.
trying to get Cam Ward a receiver, bro.
Yeah, and like he's comfortably wide receiver too. He could finish as wide receiver one, and he has no injury concerns. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want Cam Ward a starter.
Yeah. Who else did alright? I mean the Bills was getting DJ Moore. I mean
That's mid to me.
yeah, but their defense is fucking ass now, bro.
They got TJ Parker.
Man.
Like they got some people. It's just like
The Chiefs lost hella people, bro.
they gained hella too though. I think the Chiefs has had a better offseason than the Bills.
Yeah,
They
but I
got-
mean, you're relying on so many rookies this season, bro.
They got a whole D line of like the best ones though. Peter Woods, R. Mason Thomas next to Chief Jones and George Karlaftis. Like that is a whole D line that I think the Chiefs got now. They got Kenneth Walker. They got a couple backup quarterbacks. I think the Chiefs is a good team, Nick. Depending how fast Mahomes comes back. Let's see. Kenneth Walker. You got a bunch of depth though, yeah. Yeah, it really is just Kenneth Walker in the draft, huh?
Yeah.
They just had an awesome draft though.
They lost Leo
Yeah.
Chanel. They traded Trent McDuffie.
They got Mansour Delane. Mansour Delane low key better. And then they got Peter Woods, bro. Peter Woods. Okay, when I was evaluating the tape, I went back and realized Peter Woods is getting triple teamed every play and he's still shedding. I understand he ain't getting stats, but like shedding while getting triple teamed is crazy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be next to Chris Jones now. Just who do you think has had the best one though? The number one best offseason?
Number one.
Yeah.
That's still even tough, bro. I mean, I like what Me personally, I would say the Texans. I really like what the Texans did. They did everything that they needed to do.
I'm cool with that answer. Yeah.
They
did everything. Yeah.
They did everything that they needed to do. No,
Yeah.
there's nothing even about it. Eagles, they buffed up their secondary, which I was a big concern for them last season because they're just getting passed all over on, bro.
I'm trying to see who had like the worst ones to like make it easier.
Jags
these-
is bad.
yeah.
Cardinals is bad.
Yeah, Jeremiah Love is a dog, but like,
Yeah, like you could have did this. You could have did something better, but I mean, it's I mean, I think they're trying to get Ty Simpson, and then they realized that the Rams were just going to draft him so high.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, the Rams doing that was kind of stupid to me. I want to put them on F because of that. I know that, like, you know, they're a good team still, but like, bro, literally anything else, bro, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
I understand it though because they're trying to just like they're trying to have Matthew Stafford mentor him, bro. That's what it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah, but you should see next year's QB class name.
Yeah, I know. It's way better, bro.
Bro. Like, you want a QB, bro, especially like this man just won MVP. Like, get him Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, get him a tight end, or you buff up the D line, or you get another.
Well, was Ruben Bain available? Wait, was Ruben Bain available?
Yeah.
Come on, Nick. Ruben Bain was available, bro, and they took a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
After the quarterback won MVP. Like, come on, bro.
It could be like a Alex Smith, Pat Mahomes type deal, bro.
Bro, Ty Simpson ain't bad, bro. Ty Simpson's not bad.
Yeah, I know.
But like, come on, bro. This nigga can't even like run or nothing, bro. Like,
yeah, his QB draft class was atrocious, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. Everyone literally stayed away from the QB class. You seen that pick 2, 3 QB needy teams taking David Bailey, fucking Jeremiah Love. Like, come on, bro.
Arvell Reese, fucking.
Come on. We're not QB needy. But like, come on, bro. QB needy teams were passing up on Ty Simpson, and then the team that got the MVP of quarterbacks takes Ty Simpson.
Yeah, whatever. Makes no sense, bro. Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Packers low-key had a dog off season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the bottom half.
Broncos would be in there too, but if they
bottom half.
Broncos would have been if they didn't trade for Jalen Waddle. I would say it's like mid.
Oh yeah, Jalen Waddle automatically like that put him above the Bills, bro. Like, what else have the Bills done?
Yeah, Jalen Waddle better than DJ Moore right now.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. I'm thinking.
Falcons.
I mean, the Vikings ain't have it.
Falcons didn't do good either.
Nah, bro. One of the worst in my opinion. Bro, Tua and Michael Penix this year, quarterback room is atrocious. Like, going into the year as that the plan to have Tua or Michael Penix is like bad, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
That is
pretty fucking bad. That's pretty bad.
That is terrible. Who's next? Steelers. I said that they're gonna be up there, but actually, no, they're not. They right there, 15. Where they?
Who else did? I mean, Commanders today.
I'm gonna sound crazy. I almost like what the Commanders did more than the Bills. That the Commanders filled a lot of needs. Adafe Owe, Clavon Chase on. Like, they used to get
but those are just like those are just depth pieces. They didn't like really.
Yeah, so they got that everywhere.
Yeah, but they
you know?
had that last season too, bro. They had that last season too, bro, and they didn't do nothing.
They got Sonny Styles, whatever. Nah, I hear you. They like, come on, bro. Yeah, some of these teams just gotta go ahead and take Ruben Payne, bro. Like, come on, bro. What?
What they
Sonny
needed,
Styles is a dog.
I love Sony Styles and everything like that, but they needed a true edge, bro.
Yeah, bro. Bro, you could have got a linebacker later on with Bane, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Nah, Sonny Styles is lit though. Like, you can't hate the pick, you know? You can't hate Sonny Styles.
I mean, I think at that point they're just drafting the best player available.
Yeah, it's just like linebacker dog. Come on.
What about the Cowboys? I kind of like what the Cowboys did.
They just like kept their team intact and drafted a lot of defense though, right?
Yeah,
they're above the Bills.
They got Caleb Downs. They got
yeah,
just this depth on defense, which they need.
Yeah, they got Malachi Lawrence, but they ain't love to pick. They got freaking Jaysean Bararm, Michigan linebacker. I think he's gonna be their Micah Parsons replacement, Jaysean Bararm. He's like a linebacker edge, Arvell Reese type. I loved him. I'm higher on him than most, but like, nah.
Explain that Arvell Reese pick to me for the Giants. Why?
QB spy, Jaden Daniels, and Jalen Hurts in our division. I think that's what it is. He's a QB spy. Ain't that crazy, Nick?
Yeah.
A QB spy. But like, we are in division with a lot of running and ass quarterbacks, you know. Imagine like if we would have just asked Caleb Downs the QB spot, you know, like what?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I get it. I get it, but don't, bro. He's gonna be an inside linebacker. Like, we got no defensive tackle play. I'm cool with the no defensive tackle play, believe it or not, but like anything but Arvell Reese. It's just that they thought he was the best player in the draft, apparently. And Arvell Reese ain't a bad player. It just he was a player I didn't have in my top 15 on the board, actually. I didn't think Arvell Reese was a top 15 player, but I thought he was like top 20, and I see the upside, the potential, and all that, you know. And he plays so strong. Like he's gonna be a good linebacker, but it's like he has a world where he could be like in the Devin Bushes of the world. You know what I mean? Devin White.
Yeah.
But like, bro, we ain't need this, bro. Come on, man. Bro, the linebacker could have been the best player in the world. We ain't need it.
Not for real.
Bro, but like, you can't hate Arvell Reese. Arvell Reese is a good player, bro. He like dial him up the middle to blitz, and like he acquires some pass rush moves, especially playing next to these boys. We got 4 edges, bro. Come on, bro. We drafted edge every draft, bro. Nick, the past 3 years, we've had a top 10 pick. We came out with an edge rusher every time. How does it happen? We come out with an edge rusher every year. Holy, bro. I'm tired.
I don't need that. Like, the defense isn't the problem. It's the offense, bro.
Dude. I thought Jordan Tyson was going to get selected right there.
That would have been good. Give him another weapon.
Yeah, but in hindsight, I wish I would have just had my team take Francis Malioga right there at 5, and then whoever fall to us at 10. You know, like Downs or if Tyson would have fell to us at 10, but the Saints ended up taking him. Just whoever fell to us at 10, just not Reese, bro. Like what if Reese being on the board made the Saints take him, you know?
Yeah.
The same way we did, like, whoa, Reese is here? Like, we gotta take him.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Whatever, though. If I had to rank our offseason, bro, that Reese pick put us behind the Cowboys. Like, the Cowboys took Caleb Downs from us.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't be letting the Cowboys select Caleb Downs, and we're nah, bro. I don't care, bro. Arvell Reese or Caleb Downs, like even on that Ohio State defense, we know who's better. What are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, Caleb Downs. No, I'm mad. Caleb Downs has literally been the number one prospect the past 3 years. And then the draft, like, oh, you see this rookie college player who started because of somebody like Caleb Downs being here the past couple of years and making it easy to just plug and play people. Let's draft him instead.
Yeah, no, it makes no fucking sense.
Whatever. No, Arvell Reese not even bad though. I'm just like, come on, Caleb Downs was there.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lions, did they have a better offseason than us? Nah, I don't see why they would have. Or they got more. The edge rusher, they got a Michigan edge rusher who I liked. I keep saying his name wrong. I don't know his name. I don't know his first name. His last name is Moore. His last name is Moore. Did you see at the Senior Bowl, edge rusher drop Markel Bell on his butt?
Nah, I didn't even watch none, bro.
Okay. Nah. This edge rusher out of Michigan is super powerful next to Aiden Hutchinson, and they've needed that.
Man.
But that ain't better than the Giants. The Giants just had top picks, good off season too. The Browns have had a good off season. The Browns keep having great off seasons, bro. I think the Browns are quarterback away.
I think quarterback away Browns, over Shadur.
If it's Shadur, look, the Browns are a top 10 pick away. I'll say that. If they got a top 10 pick, take quarterback.
Yeah.
But they are one more pick away. Bro, this team, dude, last year's draft class played really well. You're going to see the same out of this. Dude, they keep drafting good players. If Shadur is good, he has the requisite pieces now in Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin. He got pieces now, bro. Last year I understood, no cap. And last year he was even cool. But this year, bro. Got a couple more things. Ruben Bain. I mean, you got Kyler Murray, right? Can't be a bad offseason, especially how cheap they got him. Jets gonna have a same situation as the Browns, Nick. Whatever quarterback goes there is gonna have a fun time.
No.
Out of all these teams, who had the worst offseason? Bears, Seahawks, Patriots, Jets. It's the Bears, I know.
Yeah.
What have the Bears done?
I mean, they got Leo Chanel and they got check to see what the Bears got. I forgot.
I mean, yeah,
I know they got Leo Chanel.
They they did some things right. O-line play, Garrett Bradbury. I mean, Jalen Jones. They got a bunch of depth.
Devin Bush not bad. Kobe Bryant. Elijah Higgs. I thought they got Leo Chanel. Who the fuck got Leo Chanel?
I think the Commanders for sure. He's one of the signings that I like for the Commanders. Yeah, Leo Chanel. Repeat this. I know it's a lot of depth. No, for sure it is a lot of depth, but this tight end is a real mover. He's a people mover. A lot of depth for sure, Nick. A
lot of fucking depth.
Yeah, a lot of depth for sure. I like Nick Cross. Leo Chanel, I like Tim Settle. I like you feel me? These is a lot of depth. Imagine if they would have just had Ruben Bain alongside all this depth,
Yeah.
But they got Sonny Styles to complete the depth. Nah, nah. Sonny Styles with how good he is, that's just another dead piece for real. Leo Chanel, Sonny Styles, you can't hate that linebacker room though either, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nah, the Steelers got to go down a little bit because we got to start bringing some teams down. The Patriots, what had the Patriots done? Hey, you got to speed this up a little bit. What time mark we at, Nick?
40 minutes.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here. But the Patriots got Kevin Ballard. I didn't know that. That's actually good.
Yeah, and Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy, that's awesome. Their O-line, Nick, has more than 5 starters. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they drafted Caleb Lamu, who I had rated as like my second best tackle, just because like I said, he was like my second best tackle. Come on. Like you just gotta take him at some point. They just drafted a tackle while they had a whole complete lineup because he's that good, you know?
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking they should. I don't know what you do with that Patriots online, bro. I don't. I can't wait to see what they do. Maybe you should even redshirt Caleb Lamu. Could he? I don't know. Maybe you just redshirt him because I don't know what you do, bro. I mean, Seahawks. What did they do? They got Jadarian Price, which is I understand they lost Kenneth Walker, but Nick, that's why you can let go of running backs. Jadarian Price gonna come back there. Yeah. Yeah, but the Seahawks ain't really doing nothing else. I mean, they won the Super Bowl, right? They ain't really do nothing. I mean, the Vikings had a better offseason than the Commanders.
The Vikings had a better.
Do you think so?
Maybe.
It's close. These is like the two teams that is like competing with each other.
Yeah.
Vikings just got what they needed more in Kyler Murray, bro. Kyler Murray could actually like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nah. But actually, nah. Patriots gonna take their spot because Patriots ain't really do nothing but like O-line. You can't hate taking O-line, but like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And they still looking for a wide receiver one. You feel me? And then they got freaking O-line missing now.
Yeah.
No, you can't hate it though. Seems like putting this list to a wrap. Who do you think had a better offseason, the Jets or the Giants?
Giants.
Okay, bet. It looked like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It looked like I got the number wrong somewhere on this list. The order, though, that's what it's meant to be. Nick, before we get off with this episode, round 2 of the NBA playoffs. I put it in the title, so I gotta like talk about it for a second, right?
Yeah. I've been watching, so it's fun.
Yeah, it's the playoffs, right? We gotta sit here and talk about it for a second. First things first is, bro, Spurs lost with a triple-double on blocks is sick for Wemby. But like he gotta make some shots too, bro. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Leaf called me out on our NBA finals predictions. What's your NBA finals prediction as of today?
As of today.
Yeah.
OKC Knicks.
Oh, OKC Knicks is not an answer I've had. OKC Knicks is probably the best answer, Nick. OKC Knicks, yeah.
Like, it's sad, bro, because I'm a Lakers fan, but like, I mean, we better get fucking destroyed, bro.
For sure. No Luka. Come on.
No
Even
Luka
if Luka
playing
was
the
there, like,
Reeves, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, just OKC's just too nasty, bro. I mean, it is
you
what it
think
is.
y'all take them to 5?
I will honestly be happy if we take him to 5. I will be satisfied if we take him to 5, bro. I will be satisfied. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be satisfied.
Nick, I'm feeling the same way for y'all. Like this is like let's not get swept.
Yeah.
Nah,
This is
type.
just don't get
Yeah,
swept, bro, and you chilling. I mean,
yeah.
there is a world where because our offense ain't gonna be able to hang, bro. Like we could keep up like defensively for a little bit, but the offense isn't gonna be able to hang, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, the Thunder are just man, dude. I'm just trying to be different, huh? Nah, my finals predictions already cooked. Actually, I had the Spurs Celtics.
Spurs Celtics.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got folded, bro. I mean, if Tatum played,
yeah,
I mean, then like yeah, it would have been different, but
yeah.
he
They blew a
didn't.
3-1 lead, and Tatum got hurt. Yeah,
And so did the Magic against the Pistons, bro. They blew a 3-1
yeah.
lead
Like,
too.
bro, what's up with all these 3-1 leads, bro?
Yeah,
The Cavaliers, they can't win it all because it took them 7 against the Raptors, and even
yeah,
Game 7
yeah.
was a good 7.
Yeah, that was a good 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say it's more like, I mean, more than likely you're probably gonna have Pistons and Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then yeah, I mean, I see that, and then you're probably gonna have. I feel like you're gonna have Spurs OKC, and then I feel like whoever wins Spurs OKC's like. All right, so I have it like this: if the Spurs make it out of the West and the Knicks make it out the East, bro, the Knicks are winning the finals. But
nah,
you don't think so?
nah. If Spurs make it that far, it's over.
Nah, nah, nah. I said
I'm a
that.
Spurs. I'm becoming a Spurs fan, Nick. Nah, Wemby is just like too fun.
I mean, bro, he not gonna have too long of a career, bro. So he better get it done soon. You
Yeah,
better get it done
I
soon,
can hear you on that.
bro. Them dumb injuries, like you could see they're catching up to him too, bro. I mean, like,
Thing is, I feel like he ain't even getting it started yet. Some days I love it when he does nothing but make threes. Other days I hate it. Like he was 0 for 8 last night.
yeah,
Like those are the days I'm like, dang, I wish you could like just set a screen and roll. You feel me?
yeah. More just like he's stretch 5, bro. He's stretch 5, bro.
Yeah, he is stretch 5, and like that against the Knicks is cool. What Cat? He'll eat all of that up because
Yeah,
like Cat ain't scaring him in the paint either. Rudy is actually like somebody who he's been playing against his whole life, like
yeah,
since the France days. So
yeah.
Rudy like
So
knows this season.
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be tough. I mean, nah. I mean, I don't know. I see the Knicks winning it against the Spurs if that's the finals that we get. But if OKC make it again, bro, it's over for everybody, bro. It's over for everybody. Everybody
You know
cooks.
what I think would be like? Wait, what you said would be over for the league?
I said it's over for everybody if OKC make it to the finals, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, even if the
yeah.
Timberwolves make it to the Western Conference Finals, Timberwolves are gonna be cooked, bro.
I mean, Ant-Man ain't bad, bro. I think that's the 3 teams as of today who got a chance to win it all. The Thunder, Timberwolves, Spurs. I don't see an Eastern Conference winning the NBA championship.
I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, just depends. I mean, it just depends on the matchups, bro.
I think all
Like,
those 3 teams beat the Knicks, the Timberwolves, Spurs, Thunder.
what about the Pistons?
Uh, I think that's a good series. Pistons, Knicks. I do think that's a good series.
I'm
Who
saying
would
like
I have
Pistons versus
winning
like
though?
out of the West. Like Pistons, who do you
Oh,
like? You see
oh,
them beating
you know
anybody out
what?
of the
Just
West?
because you asked that now, yeah, just because you asked that now, I'm gonna easily go the West. So I'm gonna go Knicks over the Pistons. Okay, because like if I easily take these West teams above the Pistons, and I have to think with the Knicks, at least with the Knicks, I have to think.
No.
The Detroit Pistons, I don't believe in them. It took them 7 against the Magic. They should have lost. They were down 3-1.
No.
They got cool team, but like the spacing, they got like 20 more games to play if they want to win the finals.
Yeah.
I don't think they got enough spacing for that.
Yeah.
And I don't think Duncan Robinson could play enough minutes to save it.
Yeah, I could see
Because
that.
like, yeah, he's gonna have to guard what Donovan Mitchell or James Harden. Get out of here. What? Nah, that boy's
No,
not doing
bro.
that. Nah. But dang, dude. I gotta change my answer. I guess I got the Spurs Knicks. That's a nasty finals. Nah, you might just be right, Nick. Thunder, Knicks. That sounds like the right answer. I'm just going Spurs, Knicks because I've had the Spurs as my team the whole year.
Yeah. I mean, I like what they're doing
Yeah,
over
so
there. I fucking love Stephon Castle, bro. I don't know why, bro. I like Stephon Castle, bro.
nah, he tough. I love De'Aaron Fox my whole like life. Wimby's amazing. Stephon Castle's been a dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
their
I,
bench is
I
really
just
good.
I just think Stephon Castle is like a very complete player, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Defense wise, fucking all great playmaker, great offensive piece too. Like if you need Stephon Castle to drop 30, he gonna drop like 30. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
but
He's
I
like a
mean,
chameleon.
yeah,
I
he can do it all.
Yeah, out of UConn, my comparisons for him was Shea Gilgeous and D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he do remind me of SGA a lot.
Yeah, yeah, he reminded me of Shea and D'Lo because like he moves on his own pace too. I feel
Yeah.
like yeah, he
I
plays
mean,
his
I'm
tempo.
trying to see the Spurs OKC Western Conference Finals, so that should go crazy.
Bro, crazy, bro. Any of these teams against OKC, Loki, Thunder too. I mean, the Timberwolves too, because that would just be like Ant-Man versus Shea at that point.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that happened last year too, and they got almost swept. Or did they get swept? They might have got swept.
You're right, actually. Huh? Yeah, you are right. Wow. Yeah, you are right. But
That's
hey, bro, we are at a new era. Like, look at the teams that's all here, bro. And then
yo.
LeBron's old ass.
Yeah, right.
Like,
LeBron somehow squeaks in still, bro. I mean, that was all Luca, bro. That was all fucking Luca, bro.
excuse me. In the regular season,
Yeah,
but
that's the only reason that they're even up this high is because of Luca, bro.
yeah, yeah. But Luca hurt. Luke was hurt in the first round,
Yeah,
and KD's starting to become what Joel Embiid is to Jokic to LeBron. Like, is KD always hurt when it's time to play LeBron?
yeah.
Like, every time it's time to play LeBron, KD find a way out. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't get it.
he don't want the smoke, bro. He don't want he don't want the smoke, man.
Dude, only time this man KD has pulled up to LeBron and like had his chest up is
Is
when
when he had that super team in Golden
yes,
State, bro. And that was
bro.
when LeBron was by himself too.
Dude, this man was teamed up with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins, wondering why like he feel like he on top of the world. Like, come on,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah,
Come
like
on, bro.
that's why I never fought with KD, bro, and especially with the OKC shit when he left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't beat him, join him, bro. I mean, shit. He literally Put the saying in the fucking fruition, bro. Can't beat them, join them.
Hey, nah, if you can't beat them, join them. Nah, that's hilarious, bro. Seem like we wrapping it up. Nick got Thunder Knicks, and I'm gonna go ahead and have the Spurs Knicks. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode. Have a nice day and God bless.